Well, guys, welcome back. It is about the end of October, and we have been selling our sweet potatoes and boxing our sweet potatoes every day for a month. And so we've probably got about another month to go. Thanksgiving is late this year. I think it's the 28th of November. So my goal every year is to always try to sell them all before Thanksgiving, if possible. So we're probably 2/3 of the way through boxing, but maybe only a half of the way through selling, because we've got, inventory built up on what we've got boxed and ready to go. So this is what we do every day. It's just the same thing. We have our ladies that box the potatoes, and while they're boxing, the doors are open to the public to come in to the front door, or the wholesale guys to come in the back door, and we sell them. And the way it's kind of been, and it's pretty normal, the first couple of weeks that we're open, busy. Can't hardly keep up with the boxing as far as what we're selling. The last half of October, it usually drops off as far as the number of people that come. We still have people that come every day. And then November, once the first rolls around, from there to Thanksgiving is usually pretty busy. This year, it has been so unseasonably hot. It's still hot. And I think that slows down the potato sales a little bit. I know it does for the guys that are reselling, because they've told me. But there's only a certain amount of potatoes. I mean, it's not like we can sell more than we have, because what we have is what we have. But I like to sell them as fast as I can, just to be done with it. But so I say all that to say this: it's been a little bit slower the last half of October than I would have liked. Hopefully the November will pick up, and hopefully it'll cool off. We've had a little bit of rain a few days ago, which is much needed. We've got some more coming in the next day or two. My cover crops, my cabbage, my greens, all that desperately needed rain. So they've got some and got more on the way. These are what the potatoes look like before they dry off, right after we washed them. We'll kind of make a hole kind of in the middle to let the water go down in there, kind of in the middle. Pull them back some. Okay, every day we leave some bins sitting outside in the sun. We wash them off with our big hose and let them dry in the sun, and then we'll put them inside in front of the fans overnight, and then those are the ones that we'll box up the next day. Doesn't get them 100% clean, especially right in the middle, but it helps a lot with our boxing up process. If we see that it's going to be raining on a day or the weather's not good, we'll look ahead and we'll do an extra batch, maybe a couple of days before. Usually we just do what we're going to do the next day, as long as the weather's good. So we're getting ready to put them inside in front of the fan. Okay, I'm going to show you what these different grades of potatoes look like. Remember, we've got them in tomato boxes. That's where we always box them. So the boxes of potatoes are 25 to 30 pounds. These are the jumbos. People use these to bake, make pies, etc. They're bigger, less peeling. This what they use those for. All right, this is a large #1 baker. Pretty much just self-explanatory what it sounds like. It's going to be a bacon size that's going to be a little bit on the larger side. We found that half the people like them this size and the other half of the people like them a little smaller. So we separate them into 2 sizes and charge the same price. All right, this is going to be a smaller #1 baker, and may be hard to tell on the video, but they are a little bit smaller. Same grade, same quality. All right, we do have a #2 grade, what we call just a cull box. It's just kind of a hodgepodge. Every box is a little different. Some of them may be a little small. Some of them may be long. You don't want to have too many of these, but there is a market for this size and this grade. Ideally, you'd want majority #1 grade, some jumbo, and some #2 cull, and that's usually the way the breakdown is for us. Different people want different things, and even the guys that are reselling, different guys want different amounts, ratios of the #1s, jumbos, and culls. So anyway, that's kind of breaking you down. I'll show you when the ladies get here kind of how we do the boxing. Take our 4 different grades here, and they're just putting them in different boxes and giving them a little wipe down. And it's not an exact science. We just eyeball them, put them in the right grade. All right, when you see those potatoes exposed with no lids on those boxes, it's because we take them off and put them underneath like this so they don't blow off. 2-piece boxes, if you didn't do that, they'd all blow off. They'll just put them back on when they get home with them. But we do that anytime they're hauling anything on those trailers or the back of the trucks that are not covered up. And we can do it just on the top layer. If it's multiple layers, then you don't have to do it on the bottom layer. There's been scientific studies that show sweet potatoes is the most nutritional vegetable crop that's out there as far as having the most vitamins and nutritional value. So if you don't get sweet potatoes from me, get them from somewhere, because they're good for you. Well, it wasn't a long video today, but I just wanted to put another video out there and show you what we've been doing. It's not a whole lot of variation to show you. It's just like I mentioned earlier, kind of the same thing every day. But that's what we do in October and November. And maybe on the next video I'll get a little bit of the people out there picking the greens. This rain that we got and gonna get maybe later today or tomorrow is gonna be a big help to them, and we'll give you a little update on the cabbage too coming up maybe in the next video. So anyway, thank y'all for watching, and subscribe to us if you have not, and we will see y'all next time.